Living 757. Hey guys.
Hey.
How are you?
We're feeling blue today, but
Yes.
not because we're sad. It's because we have pretty new blue around the set.
Yes.
We're
Yeah.
wearing blue.
We
And
are.
Speaking of blue, have y'all noticed the crazy weather lately?
I know. That just
Yeah.
happened in Virginia. Like we have.
No, it's been
It's
all
been
up and down
everywhere,
the East Coast.
widespread.
And we're not even like meteorologists and weather people, but I do notice it is destroying cookouts.
It
Every
is.
time you plan for something, then all of a sudden, for like 15 minutes, destruction.
I was about to ask if the weather has like affected you guys at all.
Yeah, like big time. But like I said, like during the cookouts or during an outing, you look out, oh, it's beautiful skies. And then all of a sudden, clouds just come in for like 15 seconds. Everything is destroyed, sheds are flipped over.
Yep.
And then
So
it's
do you find
done.
yourself running inside with the sausages and everything inside the house? Like, they're the hamburgers.
No. I
Save
just
meats.
no. I leave it all
Everything.
outside.
No,
But a
hot
lot of,
dogs, no. You just leave everything on the
yeah, no,
barbecue. Okay.
I go inside.
good.
But the problem is, I think a lot of people are experiencing like power
Yes,
outages, right?
yes.
Because when those storms happen for that brief moment of time,
Yeah.
you lose your power.
Yeah, they call it like straight line winds or something. You want to
Right.
know something crazy though? I didn't lose power at all during any of like the crazy weather. I lost it in the middle of the day when it was sunny and not windy for no reason. At like 9 a.m., I'm on the phone with one of my neighbors. She's like, our power's out. And I said, what? And of course, it was like one of the days that had like 114 heat index. So I like frantically called a bunch of places to get our generator fixed because it wasn't working. And right about the same time he got it fixed, the power came back on.
Don't you?
And that is what I call Ashley's luck. So
You know what?
But at least was fixed, like you fixed the generators.
No.
now it's fixed
This
for
girl,
hurricane season.
This girl has haters, so possibly her Instagram account hacker has has done something to you, because that is odd
Yes.
for the power just to go
Yes.
out.
Let me see that little hacking dweeb in real life. If you're watching, I'm gonna get you.
Yeah,
I think
and he's
it's
probably
a
like,
fun.
I already got
I think
you.
he's fan of you, the show and you, Ashley.
Yeah,
So,
I mean,
yeah.
either way, it's kind of
We send you love anyways, even if you want to continue.
We're not sending
hacking
any
our
love.
account.
No love.
All I know, like that's
I
a
knew
little. It's a little weird, right?
Yes.
It is a little weird.
That would
It's
happen.
a little odd.
But we have, a segment on the show called Weird News, right? And we find some things. And this week's show is pretty cool because we're talking about vehicles and, dangerous things with motorcycles and stuff. But check this out. So let me ask y'all a question. Is it safe to say that Miami, you know about Miami because you
Yes.
visit there a lot, you're going to see celebrities, you're
Yes,
going to
I
see
do.
a lot of beautiful people, and you're going to see some nice exotic cars. Is that true?
Yes, it is true. It is true. Actually, I have the chance. I saw Shaquille O'Neal at the gas station. And
Oh, Shaq?
Shaquille
Yes,
O'Neal?
Shaquille O'Neal.
Did you
And
hear her call him Jack Keel?
Jackie, I'm like, oh, he has a brother now?
I have accents. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm
so,
sorry.
So
yes.
you see celebrities in Miami,
Of
right?
course,
but
all
I
the
know that you always see all the exotic cars. So check this
Right.
out. So the southernmost part of the state was recently hit by a tropical storm, right? Not too long ago. I think it was in June.
Okay.
And this is the part that hurts me really to even talk about. So let me just get this right. One frivolous Florida driver decided to take his car and allow it to be a submarine through water, because like when tropical storms come, it floods.
Yes,
The
it does.
guy took his car and drove through. It wasn't just a regular car. This was a C8 Corvette, brand new. Like, y'all check
Wow.
this video out, because this is crazy. Watch how this guy thinks it's okay. Look, check the video out. Okay. Okay. So,
Oh,
like,
wow.
so that is that's dangerous.
That is a nice car.
Right, but he took the car and he drove through this puddle, and I think it was like a foot and a half or something of water. But here's the crazy part. Like, shout out to the guy that actually shot that video and sent it. It was on his Instagram account. It's Louis Leva, I believe, and it's at Super Louis Leva.
Yes, I want to see the video again.
Yeah.
Can we please see it again? Oh, look at that. That's,
Okay, yeah.
Oh
Okay.
my
Yeah.
God.
Okay.
Yes, Luis Leiva. Gracias, Luis
Right,
Leiva.
but look how far the car was under the water.
I have to say something right now. I used to work in news, and it was one of the things that our meteorologist would say over and over and over again. If you can't tell how deep it is, you don't drive
You
through
just
it.
don't go
And the
through.
thing is, even if your car makes it out on the other side of
Yeah.
that very large puddle, it probably broke down a block away.
No. But check
No.
check this out.
No.
So
Ain't no way.
so I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Corvettes, as y'all know,
Yes,
right?
I
But
know.
here's the difference: the C7, well, the C8 Corvette, the newest version of the Corvettes, the engine is not in the front. The engine is behind the seats and between the seat
Still,
and the
the
back.
water covers the whole
when you go
car.
through the car, through the puddle, the reason why cars stall is because the engine is in the front. So all that water is going through the front. But maybe that's a plus with the new C8
Well,
Corvette because the
maybe.
engine is in the middle.
That's
Yeah.
why we call it weird news.
Yeah.
Yes,
Cool.
that's why we call it weird news.
Yeah. Yep.
That
So-
is weird news, and you know, making fun of people who are doing weird things is one of my favorite things to do. But one of my other favorite things to do is to go see some live music.
Yes, that's right.
You know, kids are getting ready for back to school, and
Yes.
some people that's like, it brings their energy way down. But not to be afraid, there's still a whole lot of music left to be seen at the Veterans United Home Loans Amphitheater this summer. First up, Sting is going to be in
Oh my
town
gosh.
on
Yes.
Wednesday, August 31st. Make sure you get your tickets for that. That's going to be a great live show. Next up, Friday, September 2nd is going to be OAR, Dispatch, and G-Love. Heck yeah, that'll be so much fun. And then finally, Friday, September the 9th, Five Finger Death Punch is going to be taking the stage at the amphitheater. Try saying that 5 times fast.
Five Finger Death Punch.
Yeah, that is a unique name.
I can't say that I've ever seen them, but it looks like they put on
Fiery
a very yes, fiery show. And then Friday, September 23rd, go check out Zach Brown Band. He puts on a phenomenal show. And if
Yeah.
you haven't seen it, you should go check it out at the amphitheater. That's
What
the
type of music
final-
is that?
It's country.
Country,
But
gotcha,
it's
gotcha.
like it's kind of like country rock though. It's
Yeah.
like a lot of fun. It's like
Yes.
party country. And that's the final show at the amphitheater this summer. So that's going to close out a great season of music there at the
Yes,
amphitheater.
I like that these artists that make that fusion, like they just change, you know, rock and country, they just
Right.
fusion it together. Like, that's amazing. And actually, you were talking about Back to the School, and that's right. Back to the School is right around the corner, guys. And also, if we need more information for the Live Nation, sorry, I forgot to say that, for Live Nation concerts, you can go to livenation.com for more information on these great, amazing concerts that we still have going on during the summer. And going back to the school now, you know, it's right around the corner. And this company, the owners of Tammy's Creative Craft LLC, they have decided to do a school supply drive to support local youth here in the 757. So all donations are greatly appreciated, whether are big or small. So if you want to find more information about this, you can call 757-453-5238. They are located in Norfolk, Virginia, and making that phone call, you can find out where they're going to be and what time. This is from August 3rd through August 25th.
All
What
right.
an amazing opportunity to make donations for all those kids that are going back to the school, right?
That's right.
Can
Back
y'all-
to school and back to work.
Can y'all believe how fast
I
summer
can't
has
believe we're
gone?
already there. Like, you know.
Nope.
But also talking about this great, amazing event, we have a great show for you guys, and Ashley is off the races, literally.
And you've heard of vegetarians, but what about carnitarians? We have that coming up.
And finally, Patricia and I go motorcycle riding with the Law Tigers. But ladies, do you smell that aroma? Huh? Yeah, that's right. Our
smell
food
good.
truck segment is coming up next. We're just getting started right here on Living 757.
Yes. Welcome back to Living 757. We all love food segments, and the next one is one of my favorite ones. Linda Salant, the Carnitarian, and Karen from Cooking from the Heart, they're gonna delight us with an amazing dish. Who likes monkfish?
Hey guys, I'm here with Linda the Carnitarian, and she is going to show me a fabulous way to prepare monkfish.
Kick it.
I'm excited to show this to you. This is pork panko crusted monkfish.
Monkfish was the poor man's lobster, right?
Yeah.
Which is ironic because lobster used to be the poor man's lobster. It was, but
Not as cheap as it used to be.
right.
So yeah, monkfish to me reminds me actually more of a scallop than a lobster, but it has that tender sweet flavor, so people do like it. It's lobster. We're gonna take this monkfish, we're going to first slice off this pink membrane, and then we're going to slice it into medallions and then fry it the way you would do a cutlet.
So as a carnitarian, you could eat all kinds of seafood?
Absolutely. I mean, everything is included because what I'm doing basically is following a meat-based diet. Fish is definitely included. Eggs are included, and we've got all the different meats.
When you go to the doctor, now after 7 or 8 years of doing this,
Right.
what does he say?
Well, you know, my doctor is really happy with what I'm doing. I've had all the blood tests done over the years, and everything is looking really good. There's no need to worry about high cholesterol. When you're on a carnivore diet, most people will find resolution of a lot of health problems. And
Really?
high blood pressure is one of them. Prediabetes is one of them. It's such a long list of things that can be improved with a meat-based diet that if I listed them all out, you'd think I was telling you tales.
Now, did you know this ahead of time, or is it just a happy benefit?
I had originally done this for 30 days just to try and lose a few pounds and maybe lose a little bit of inflammation. But I found so many other health benefits that actually everything that we need as humans is available to us in its most bioavailable form in the meat.
So it looks like you're about done slicing,
Yes.
right? So what's next?
So at this point, what we're going to do is a 3-part dip where we're going to put the medallions of monkfish into an egg white powder that's just dried egg white.
I was going to ask you what that was because it looks like flour.
Right. But if we are going grain-free, grain comes from plants, obviously, from the wheat plant. Egg white powder is perfect substitute for flour when you want to do that flour egg wash breadcrumb. So I'm going to ask you can just crack a couple of eggs for me.
Which color should I do?
You know, they're actually identical on the inside.
I'm scared if I'm going to pick one, they're going to fall. Okay, we'll do this one and we'll do this one because it's close.
And then instead of regular breadcrumbs, which would generally be made from wheat bread, we're using a pork panko, which is basically a crushed up pork rind. And it's going to give us an exceptional crunch. All right, so we just take our medallions of monkfish and we're just going to lightly dust them with the egg white powder and then put them into the scrambled egg.
I can do the breadcrumbs.
The next step is to get them into the hot tallow. Tallow is rendered beef fat. It's a great cooking fat, and we're going to hand sear these medallions for about 2-3 minutes on each side. We're gonna top these with a harissa lime sauce.
Awesome.
So we are going to use a 1/2 cup of Greek yogurt, and we're going to mix that with about a tablespoon of lime juice. That's going to come from a 1/2 lime.
Okay.
And then we've got a teaspoon of harissa spice.
Ooh, so it's going to have a little kick to it.
It's definitely not a boring way of eating. I feel like there are so many foods that I can eat, and I really enjoy eating this way. Get rid of those breads, get rid of the pasta, and you're just so much healthier that you don't feel the need to go back.
Years without bread. All right. All right, well, let's get these on the plate. I'm kind of
All
excited
right.
to try them. So when people think of carnitarian or carnivore, they'll typically think of beef, but what are some other interesting, more exotic meats you've had?
Well, so you can sort of just become as adventurous as you want to be. Any animal is fair game. I've had ostrich, I've had alligator, lamb is a big favorite. It's not too strange, and that's about as far as most people go.
Well, I like that there's a big variety that you can have.
Absolutely.
And I'm ready to try this delicious
All
monkfish.
right, let's cut into this one and see how we did.
Wow, you can hear that knife even crunching through the panko.
Absolutely, that panko gives such a good crisp.
Oh, awesome, so then you just dip and go?
Yeah, absolutely, let's do it. Let's do it.
All right, guys, well, I am going to try this delicious monkfish. I'll see you next time.
yummy, Quincy. That
Yeah.
looks delicious.
Yeah, and I love how her segment's always in your mind, your body, and your soul. I feel like that's something that Karen would definitely say. Thanks again. I did not know that you can substitute breadcrumbs for, what is it, pork rind? Like, my heart won't be able to handle that at all. I'm sure somebody will, but thanks to Karen from Cooking from the Heart.
And also thank you to Linda Salan, the carnitarian.
That's right, the Carnitarian. We appreciate you giving us a new way to satisfy our hunger, but Patricia, Ashley is missing. Ashley is missing. I think she has something else because she's still hungry in this week's Food Truck Field Trip segment.
Thank you so much, Q. Now, anybody who knows me knows that really good food is the way straight to my heart. And when I first moved back from Los Angeles, I lived down at the Virginia Beach oceanfront, and Zeke's Beans and Bowls was a staple in my diet because it reminded me so much of all the healthy food I ate when I was living in SoCal. I'm so excited to have them here today in a segment we like to call Food Truck Field Trip. Brian, Mike, welcome, guys.
Well, thanks for having us.
Thank you so much for joining us. Now, first of all, can you tell the viewers what kind of food you all have at Zeke's?
Yeah, we have poke bowls, acai bowls, pitas, smoothies, and salads.
All the healthy goodness, and it tastes just as good as it sounds. Now, Mike, what are you going to be making me today?
All right, I'm going to make you a Cali poke bowl.
Ooh,
So that's going to be raw tuna, crab, green onions, and cucumbers, sushi rice, and seaweed salad.
perfect. All right, you get to it. You. For any viewers who don't know what a poke bowl is, can you explain that?
Yeah, it's a Hawaiian dish, so it's raw ahi style. We use tuna, some people use salmon, dressed with different sauces, typically soy sauce, shoyu, ponzu.
Okay, perfect. Now, when you're talking about poke, how can you build an entire menu around it?
Well, it has like kind of a tropical feel, and so, you know, we noticed that a lot of people enjoy poke and also enjoy acai bowls. And so we kind of used that as a jumping off point and slowly added pitas, smoothies,
Right.
coffee, and salads, yeah.
That's what I was doing when I was living at the oceanfront. I was doing acai for breakfast, poke for lunch.
Yeah, right.
It was fantastic. Now, Mike, I understand there's a story behind the name Zeke's. Can you explain what the story is?
Yes, so Zeke Sanders, he was a good friend of mine. He passed away a little ways back, but he was a great person, a great surfer, very nice, creative mind. And we figured with naming a restaurant, we didn't want to do something cheesy that said surfing or something like that. We figured the
Right.
name Zeke's had some credibility behind it.
I love it. I love it. Living legends, right?
Yep.
Keeping the name alive. Now, most people, when they're joining the food industry, go from food truck to brick and mortar. But you did it kind of backwards while simultaneously doing both now because you have your food truck and your brick and mortar locations. Why did you do it that way?
Well, we were getting lots of requests for private parties, which we were doing. It turned into a regular occurrence, and it just seemed like an easier way. Poke, it's real easy to prep. We can prep it at the restaurant, and then just take it to a house, a brewery, whatever we want to do.
Now, a lot of people think when getting into the food industry that food trucks are really easy or the easier option of the two. What's the difference in between running a brick and mortar and a food truck?
Well, the brick and mortar, you're obviously going to have more expenses. You got to pay for rent. You've got to pay power bill. You've got to pay utilities. You got to pay for more employees. You're open more. With a food truck, you know, your initial expense of buying a food truck, and then after that, you're just, you know, you're buying the food that you need for your product and pretty minimal labor.
Right. Now, how many locations do you all have going on right now? You have a bunch of locations.
We do. We just opened our fourth one, which is here in Chesapeake,
Woohoo!
right by the Egg Bistro in Kempsville. But we, the first one was the Virginia Beach store on Norfolk Ave. A couple years later, we opened the Norfolk store in Granby, or on Granby Street.
Okay.
And then in 2018, we opened one in Wrightsville Beach, North Carolina.
So y'all are taking over the 757 and beyond.
Yeah, the East Coast for sure.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
Now, if somebody is watching right now and they're not the biggest fan of raw seafood, what do you have for them options-wise?
The pitas, we have eggs all day. We do breakfast from 10 a.m. till 8 p.m. every day. Acai bowls, smoothies. We got something that everybody likes.
All right. I want to try this. I need to try it. I need to try the food. Like, it smells so good. All right. Y'all bear with me here. Now, you guys, I understand, are hiring?
Just like every restaurant, we're hiring right now.
All right. I'm like, how do I do this? Gracefully. It's not my middle name, so don't hold me to that. All right, guys. Now, where can our viewers find you if they're looking for locations, websites, social media, that kind of stuff?
Yeah, we have Instagrams for each of our stores. Zeke's
Okay.
BB, Zeke's NFK for Norfolk, WB for Wrightsville Beach, and Zeke's Chesapeake.
Amazing. Oh my gosh, this is so good.
Good. So glad.
I could eat this all day. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us and for coming out to our studio. This has been a pleasure.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Now we have to take a quick break, but when we return, Quincy and Patricia attempt to settle their dispute about who's the better motorcycle rider. Stay right there.
This segment is brought to you by Invisible Fence brand of Hampton Roads. Complete solutions for every pet.
Welcome back to Living 757. The Hampton Roads area is special for many reasons, but one of them is that the military community is so present here. And with that presence comes the responsibility to take care of our veterans. And these guys are doing just that. Please join me in welcoming Chris and Jared from Frogdog K9. Hey guys.
Hey, how are you?
How are y'all doing?
Wonderful, how are you?
We're great. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Now, first off, can you tell us what Frogdog K9's mission is?
Frogdog K9's mission has changed a lot throughout the time that we've been active. Most recently, it's developed into our therapy center, our Frog Dog compound, so you will. And we provide an opportunity for veterans and their families to come out and to shoot, hunt, fish, play with puppies, get on the tower, the zip line, and just have a time have a fun time with all their family members, and just kind of rekindle the brotherhood that they might have been missing.
Yeah, I love it too. That is amazing, guys, what you're doing. So how this idea came in, like how you guys started? Can you just tell us?
Yeah, so it started out of necessity. Jared saw a gap where we were really missing the support for some of our local military working dogs and also those veterans that needed the help and support. So it started out of pure necessity. They saw a problem and they created a solution for it. And moving forward, I can tell you that it's a great cause, and they've done some outstanding things. And I think you're going to be impressed with what we can show you guys.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Who are these
we're
guys?
Excited. This is actually my old friend Storm.
Yes.
Will you tell us about these two?
Yeah, so this is Storm. She's the star of the show. She's the original Frog Dog. She was given to us by some wonderful breeders out of Canada, and she was our demo dog for a lot of the military demonstrations that we went and did, like you saw last year.
Yep.
And we needed more dogs for the demo team, so we bred her. You might see Ronan here shortly, her son.
Right. Now,
And-
speaking of demos,
Yes.
I think we're gonna do something for y'all today.
We are.
All right, I'm gonna trade places with you. Give me the puppy.
Yeah, you take the
So
puppy.
we're
Give me
gonna
the
do a
puppy.
very short demonstration for you guys, just to show you how this process works. So Ashley, you take it from here.
Yep.
Ay, ay, ay. I'm gonna be honest
All
with
right.
you guys. I'm scared. Okay, I'm gonna. Ay, ay, ay.
All right, guys, so my job here is I'm going to get her suited up, ready to go. There we go.
Ay.
I'll pull the hair out for her. I'll help you out. Let me get the hair.
Oh my gosh,
So,
she's getting crazy.
for those of you who have been keeping track, I was in this bite suit last year. Now it's Patricia's turn. Quincy's gonna have to be next. I don't see him anywhere. He might have ran away.
Quincy,
I think he's
save
hiding
me.
out of fear.
Well, I think, guys, what you're doing is great. Like, just have these. Also, you have like a place for the veterans that they can go and share with them, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
ma'am.
That is cool. Okay, just
Alrighty,
walk me
here we
through.
go.
Oh my
Okay.
God, no.
All right.
We're gonna turn you this way.
Okay.
All right, K9 Storm's gonna get a nice bite right on this blue sleeve here on your left arm. I want you to keep this hand up. Once you feel the dog take action on your arm, keep the arm alive, okay? I'll be right here with you, okay? Just stand still. We're gonna back right into it.
Oh my God.
Take him.
I'm scared.
Yeah,
Good girl.
Great job. Great job. I got you. Great job.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh.
All right.
Great
That
job.
was strong.
Intense,
That was
right?
A strong bite. Yes. Oh my God. No.
Do one more. Let's do one more. One more
Oh my
short
God.
one.
All
Here
right.
we go.
So
I'm
we
on
got.
high heels.
So we got one more bite, right?
Okay, what I have to do now?
You letting her
Right
off leash?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Get a little distance here. Let that storm run a little bit. About right there.
All right.
All right.
Leave me
You stand right
alone.
here.
Don't leave me alone.
You stand right
Okay.
here. You stay right here.
Okay.
You're gonna bite that blue armor here, right there.
Ready?
I got you. Nice job. Great work. Great work.
All
Great
right.
job, Storm.
Now what you're seeing is a demonstration
Oh my
of what
God.
these
See the
working
strength and
dogs
power
would
of
be
these
doing
animals?
when they're actually in the
Very
field.
strong. What's important to know is that as soon as we're done here, we'll get Storm off. Go ahead and take her. Good job.
Oh my God.
Good
Relax.
job, Patricia.
Nice job.
All right, now, where can people find more information about Frogdog K9?
Yes, you can find us at our website, frogdogk9.com. You can find us on Instagram at frogdogstorm. Yeah.
And lastly, this little guy is
Yes.
being trained to go to a veteran, correct?
Indeed he is. Yeah, he's going through our Frogdog K9 program, doing a lot of the environmental conditioning, basic obedience, agility work as well. He might be put through a few demos, and then yeah, he's going to be placed with a veteran along with all their equipment, pinches, leads, slip leads, everything that they need.
Well, thank you so much, guys. This is
course.
amazing what you're doing. Like, we encourage everyone to visit their website. Once again, I believe everything, the info is already on the screen. Like, oh my goodness, I survived. I was so
Great
scared.
job.
All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Now, from canines to felines, see what I did there? Patricia and Quincy got the chance to ride with the Law Tigers.
Because today the time checks are right. Quincy and I, we are going on a ride with our friend Jim from the Law Tigers and also from HRMST, our instructors, Quincy.
That's right, Patricia. We're right here at First Landing State Park. It's a beautiful day in Virginia Beach. And Patricia, while the boats are enjoying some recreation on the water, we're going to enjoy some recreation on the road.
But before we enjoy that, you have to talk about safety, Quincy.
That is so right. Safety is first. We all learn safety. The first
And
thing
I'm
we
gonna
got to make
choose the white
sure
bike.
that we do the boots. Are you kidding me?
Yes, I already make my choice.
All right, this is how they treat me. I guess I got the yellow one, Patricia.
Yes, the yellow's all yours.
You never play fair.
Guys, we're so excited that you're here today to ride with us. And we're going to take you guys on a little bit of a ride so you can explore what you learned in the motorcycle class. We
Yes.
appreciate y'all doing that. So listen, let's refamiliarize ourselves, okay?
Okay.
So let's mount properly. Squeeze the front brake, both
Yep.
hands on the handlebars. Right leg goes over the saddle. Stand the motorcycle up. Sweep the side stand. All right, so now we've mounted safely. You can release the brake, put your hand around the throttle like a tennis racket. Extend the four fingers of your left hand over your clutch. Turn your key on. Engine cutoff switch. So let's start them up. Now once the bike started, we want to make sure that it didn't jump into gear. So we will ease the clutch out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and raise our left hand. Now our ride today is going to be at varying speeds. We'll do a little bit of second gear, maybe third, but we're going to just enjoy the turns, right?
Okay.
You guys feeling comfortable again now?
Yes.
Excellent. You learned a lot. I can tell that you remembered it. So I'm going to go gear up. We're going to get Pat and Jim from Law Tigers geared up, and we're going to go for a ride.
Yes, let's go,
do it.
Quincy.
All right.
Guys, what an amazing ride we just finished with Quincy, I had so much fun, let me tell you.
That's right, Patricia, I was amazed you was able to hit those corners, and I was able to hit the corners as well. But I can tell you, Jim, because of you, we were able to take the safety class to actually get a motorcycle license to be able to ride with you today.
That's right.
Well, Quincy, Patricia, I can't tell you what a pleasure it's been to share my passion for two wheels with you all. I mean, what a great ride, what a great place to be here at First Landing State Park. It's all about the community and the people.
Okay.
I've ridden with people across the United States, and it's just awesome to share that, and the type of people you meet on two wheels are different. I'm going to tell you that.
Yes.
You may notice, but they're all good people, and we all wave. If you notice when we were out there riding, we passed a couple motorcycles, everyone waves, and you wave, you see people saying two down.
Yeah.
That means keep two wheels down.
Oh, I thought that was VA, two up, two down. I thought that's what that was for. I was
No,
completely
Quincy,
wrong.
we're riding bikes. There are signals and they do this
Well,
too.
we are in VA.
Well,
so.
you want to keep the rubber side down.
Right.
Yeah. So, that's our goal, and that's, why we wanted to get you started with a great foundation and
And we
have
did.
a long future ahead of you riding motorcycles.
And Jim, and it was so cool to be able to ride with our instructors that taught us. Like it was a little nerve-wracking because I wanted to make sure I didn't disappoint them, but it was all good.
It was really awesome of the instructors of HRMST to come out here because they care. And it's very much part of the motorcycle community to support one another. So, they got you started out, and they wanted to make sure that you continued the process and, continue to enjoy motorcycling safely.
Quincy, that was amazing.
Yes.
We did it.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. And Patricia, I don't know about you, but I hit some higher speeds.
Yes, me
today.
too. I had a chance to run, run. And I encourage everyone to go and check HRMST School because they take you to the right place like us.
And that's right. And don't forget about the Law Tigers. They are truly by your side. Wow, that's a stark difference between where Patricia just was screaming for her life and now she's smiling about her riding the bike. So we had so much fun. Big shout out to the Law Tigers. Big shout out to the school that helped us learn how to ride bikes. That was so cool. And this to actually get out there and be on the open road. It is about safety, and that's what the Law Tigers ensures, that you have to be safe. Now, with all of that, I'm still biting my fingers from Patricia getting bit. But I'm gonna let all that go because up next, Ashley is gonna try to one-up us. Like, she's gonna do it on four wheels and with a NASCAR driver. Really? You're gonna cheat like that? Stick around, we'll be right back. This segment is brought to you by your trusted AAA Car Care Center. You can count on us. Welcome back to Living 757. Guys, it's a beautiful day outside. It's my turn to be outside, and a little bit later we're going to be playing some cornhole. But first, Ashley has an opportunity to sit in the front seat with a real NASCAR driver. Should be interesting.
What's up, 757? I am in Hampton at Langley Speedway, and as you know by now, I'm just a little bit of an adrenaline junkie. You've seen me put on a bite suit and be bitten by a Navy SEAL attack dog. You've seen me swimming with sharks. Find out what I'm doing today. What's up, 757? I'm here at Langley Speedway with Mark Wirtz. He's gonna help me out on my journey to check off all my adrenaline junkie dreams. Today, I'm gonna hop in a race car with this champion here. Mark, I have came out here for race night and seen you win. I've seen you zooming around the track dangerously with all the other cars. Today, it's just us. We're here because I'm gonna get in the race car with you. I'm so excited.
Well, I mean, it's all part of the putting the show on and letting you get the experience and somewhat feel what we feel on a Saturday night and get a real in-car, out the windshield look at what we see. So you'll be sitting in there and you'll be surrounded by the roll bars and you'll be secure. I'm out for you for what we're gonna do here today.
I'm so excited. What is your favorite part about going fast?
I think it's just the challenge of racing side by side with the other guys that we're racing with on Saturday nights, and the art of setting up and making a pass, and just seeing how well the machine that we prepared is performing that particular night. So each weekend is a new challenge.
And I know you've been coming out on top a lot lately. You've been winning a lot. How much of that is you, and how much of that is the car?
It's a cumulative average of all the above. It's no one piece. It's got to be a complete puzzle. So I would like to think that I still have the ability to do my job, but the car and the team all have to mesh, and everything has to be right on for a win to happen, especially at this level against the competition we're racing against.
I love it. There's no I in team.
That's right.
Let's get me in a suit and let's get in the car.
So actually what we're going to do here is, before you get in, I want to explain to you what you're going to be putting on. This is a Hans device, and it was made very popular in the early 2000s when Dale Earnhardt Sr. had his misfortune at Daytona. What it does is, this goes over your neck, the seat belts will come down here when they latch, and then these tethers will hook to the back of your helmet. And what that does is protects your neck from any kind of hyperextension during a frontal impact. It's pretty much can save your life.
So cool! I have never had so much fun getting sweaty and messing up my hair.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. That was just a little sample of what it's like of working inside the office of a race car.
That was really cool. I found myself going, faster, go faster!
Well, what we did was we tried to definitely give you a sensation of the speed, keep the safety in mind. We kept it all within reason of your health and safety.
Yeah, I'm sure my husband and my child thank you for that.
That's what it's all about. Having a good time and letting you get the experience of what it's like on a Saturday night, life inside a NASCAR stock car.
Thank you so much for having me and letting me do this. This was so much fun.
Appreciate you having us and giving our team and our sponsor the exposure.
Of course. Maybe next time I can drive.
I'll see if I can get your application for that.
Now, how cool was that for Ashley to, ooh, you could go 70,000 miles an hour. It's okay.
I know, Quincy. She looks like she have a really good time, to be honest with you.
Yes, she really does, and I guess she beat us in the need for speed category.
She does beat us on the speed, but now if you're competitive like Ashley is, you can't miss our next guest. Let's welcome from the Cornhole Professional League, Travis and Devin. Guys, welcome to the show. How
Come
are
on
you
over
today?
here, fellas. How are you guys doing?
Good, how are you guys?
We're so excited to have you on the show because we want to know everything, right, Quincy?
Yeah, like, first of all, what exactly, explain what cornhole is to me and to some other people that don't know what cornhole is.
It's a backyard sport, 27 feet apart, board to board, and then you just try to put the bag in the hole each time, basically.
Just put the bag in the hole,
yeah,
right?
But it sounds so easy, Quincy. Like, I just tried to put the bag on. That's not easy, guys. It's super hard, actually.
Yeah, okay, so how far are the boards supposed to be?
27 feet.
27 feet. All right, so you got to use your triceps and your biceps and your legs and your hips and all that. Okay.
Well, Okay.
Yeah, bags are only a pound. Doesn't take too much. Not a lot of strongman competition out here.
Well, we are from the 757. We are so proud of both of you guys because you guys compete. How do you guys feel to represent this area on the Cornhole Coastal?
It's super fun. It's great to represent local and come out here. We've got a bunch of great guys in the community, so everybody's out here trying to make it pro, and so for the few of us that are lucky enough to do it, it's great to represent.
Well, you know what? It's no use wasting any more time, Travis and also Devin. Let's go ahead and do this competition thing, because we're not going to let Ashley beat us out. I'm going to show you how competitive we are. So I'll take you, because you look like you're stronger
I'm just with you then.
All right.
Okay, we're going which way? This way.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So you come over here with me. All right.
Oh, this is our bags. Okay.
So now, while they're getting ready to toss Travis, tell us a little bit more about like the league that you guys are a part of.
So we're part of the American Cornhole League.
Should I start?
It's the big league that you'll get to see on TV. The finals, a lot of the pro events will be on ESPN and CBS Sports. So it's everybody who's out here playing backyard cornhole. That's everybody's dream, is to come out here and try and make it on TV.
Try to make it on TV. Now, how many competitions have you been a part of?
Locally, there's tons. We'll get to play every weekend you want to play. There's an opportunity to play, and that's what's so special about being in this area particularly.
Wow, wow.
Oh my God.
Now,
See, Wincy?
How do you count points?
So cancellation scoring, 1 on the board gets you a point. In the hole, 3 points, and so you'll cancel with the opponent's bags, and
that was my turn.
That's how you'll add up first to 21 wins.
All right, Patricia.
Okay, this is my last one. Let's see if I can.
Toss
Okay,
it.
this
Let's
is it.
go.
Let's see.
So I can show what I can do.
Oh!
Nice. All right.
Yes.
And so Devin has the last one, and then it'll be my turn. And Patricia, you can ask
close.
Devin. You can ask Devin some questions while we get ready.
Okay, so you guys are on the top of the line of competitions. Like, how that feels? Like, it's hard to get there.
Yes. Yes and no. It takes a lot of practice. It doesn't come overnight. You got to practice hard, and if you really want it, just keep grinding and pushing away.
If more kids want to do this, is a sport for everyone, like for family, like you just say, this is a backyard sport, like everyone can do it, and a barbecue. So you encourage other people to do this?
Yes, for sure. Yeah, it's a blast. If you've never been to cornhole, you need to try it out and check it out.
See, it looks easy, but it's not actually. I'm the only one that scores.
Nice. Okay. All right. So what type of competitions do you guys have that's coming up here in the near future?
So right out in Norfolk, we'll play at Waterside once a month for a regional, and we'll do doubles and singles. We get to meet a bunch of local guys, play with partners, come out, run some singles. It's a great community.
Awesome. And where can people go to find more information about what you guys do at Cornhole Coastal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Cornhole Coastal Facebook page will be promoting all of our local events and the big things we got coming up, and perfect place to look.
All right, well, you guys are awesome.
Yes, that is amazing, guys. Thank you for being with us today, for encouraging everyone to try and practice this. It's not that easy. He say just throw the bag on the hole.
Yeah, I gotta wear my hat backwards too.
Well, so you scored 1-1, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Well, once again, thank you so much, guys. We have to go to a commercial break, but coming up next, Corinne Grace performed live in our studios. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Living 757. Our next guest, she went viral on TikTok in 2020 during pandemic, and today we have the chance to meet her in person. Welcome, Corinne Grace, to the show.
Miss Grace, we are so happy that you graced us with your presence.
Yes,
that's good.
You know, you are a keyboardist, you are a song producer, songwriter, singer, and all that. Like, when did you start producing your own music?
Oh, I started producing my own music, I would say in college, so around like 19 years old, I just started trying stuff and
Yeah.
kept trying. But I actually didn't produce this song, Ego, that I'm performing today.
That's right. Who produced it?
Jackie Paola.
And who is Jackie?
Shout out. Jackie does audio here at Living 757.
We got talented people.
You do have talented people here.
Yeah, we do. And speaking of this song, it's the same song you're going to perform here today, but it also went viral on TikTok. So how did it feel to have a song go viral?
It was really weird. I can't lie. I didn't know how to feel about it. I was lucky that I have such a good support system. My sister, my mom, they were just like, "This is exciting. You should be excited." I'm very shy. I'm very reserved. I like to just be in my own world. So yeah, it was exciting, but it took a while for me to get excited because I was like, "Oh no, people are looking at me now."
That is amazing that people are looking at you, of course. You are beautiful. You have an amazing voice. Who are your biggest influences? Like, who do you look up to?
My biggest influences, I love Paper Aliens. I love Christy K. A lot of local artists out here who are just doing their thing and making it seem like they're already, in the big leagues, but we're all still like local artists. Those are people that inspire.
And we love our local artists.
And you know what they say, you got to be locally grown before you're nationally known, and you've definitely done that.
Yes.
So can't wait to hear your song.
Thank you.
Yes, that's right. And we love local artists, like I said before, Quincy. And this is an opportunity, to meet you in person. And we love that.
How can people find?
Yes.
I am Koren Grace, Koren Grace, like the word Korean, Grace, on all socials.
All right.
So anything, Patreon, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, MySpace, all of those.
Girl, you better get off of MySpace. We moved out of MySpace. All right, well, thank you so much.
Well, we have to leave, guys, but before we say goodbye, please follow us on social media, on Facebook, on Living 757.
That's right. Also, our TikToks are still popping. We're trying to be viral just like this.
Exactly.
Young lady as well.
And if you have any ideas for guests or segments for the show, please send them via email to share@living757.com. We love to hear from you guys, and we love to interact with people in the area.
That's right, guys. And we have to come back next week, but before we say goodbye, we leave you with the amazing Koren Grace.
With Ego.
Ego, yes.
Go on and take the stage.
You wanna be a rolling stone, I guess I should have known that you were just about your money. You couldn't give me what I need. You seek for pleasure, not for pain. You seek for experimental gain. Strategic reality to obtain a concept of the truth. Well, I get sick of your ego. Why you taking it so hard? And how did I end up here? And tell me if I'm wrong. So big, it'll eat you alive. All the joy in the world, you're not satisfied. I know, I've been there. I still get sick of your ego. I get sick of ya. 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 I get sick of your ego. You tell me I'm no good. Without looking at yourself, I knew you would. You walk a fine line to be who you could, but I can give you what you need. You seek for pleasure, not for pain. You seek for experimental gain. No strategic reality to obtain a concept of the truth. Well, I get sick of your ego. Why you taking it so hard? And how did I end up here? And tell me if I'm wrong. You got an ego so big it'll eat you alive. All the joy in the world, you're not satisfied. I know, I've been there. I still get sick of your ego. I get sick of ya, 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 I get sick of ya.